Gosh, yeah. He's got such a good smile too, eh? You'd just be smiling the whole time back at him.
Yeah. Slowly and all of that.
Introduce yourself and tell us what you do.
I'm Olly. I'm the co-founder of More Than a Run, which is a global mental health initiative. It's a kind of a passion project that got wildly out of control. But it's one of the proudest things I've done, and you know, we work so hard to bring run clubs in different cities around the world. Our goal is to bring them together, you know, collaborate rather than compete, and community comes together and you get a lot of people in the same room focusing on the same thing.
Yeah,
great things can happen.
Good.
That's right.
Yeah, exactly. And where are we today? What's this?
We're in Melbourne. I'm new to Melbourne. I've only lived here a year. I live out about an hour that way in the Yarra Valley. The Yarra River is just over there, and we can go for a walk.
We'll go for the walk. What did inspire you both to start this project together?
I had a big run club in Sydney called Vipers Run Club. I was looking around the city and I really admired some of the other community, but also actually the community leaders. Like, I think community by its nature, what makes it special is you're kind of proud of the way that you do your community, and it's, you know, you do spend a lot of time looking inwards rather than kind of looking outwards. I was like, we got to make an opportunity here. What would it look like if we could come up with a reason for us to work together? Certainly being like, you know, on a big roller coaster with my own mental health, definitely in my 20s. And Alex, he won't mind me saying this, like he was on a mate's trip in Bali and they were out having dinner and went to whatever bar was the spot in Bali. Anyway, they came home and their mate had sadly taken his own life in the villa in Bali, right? So he had this big desire to kind of contribute back into the space.
And just get people to talk, right?
Yeah,
as well.
Like it really rattled him, and mental health was always going to be the cause. More Than a Run and run clubs was always going to be the vehicle. We said, right, if we can get 15 run clubs from Sydney to raise 50 grand this year, I reckon it would be a success. We ended up having 165 run clubs take part that year. We raised like nearly 900 grand.
Oh my God.
And we were like, okay, wow.
What keeps you inspired when things are tough or slow?
I think all of us have a lot of self-doubt, and it's definitely something in my life that I struggle with a lot. You know, when I roll out of bed, usually there's more question marks than there are answers, right? When you're building something like this, where you're going out and saying, hey, we believe in this cause, and we want you to also. That's kind of like for me, it's a pretty vulnerable thing. I feel quite vulnerable sometimes when I'm trying to grow this thing into new cities, or, you know, going to new run club leaders and saying, hey, this is who I am, this is what we're doing, and we want you to be part of it. I think I'm getting better at just acknowledging that the little wins along the way, and being like, okay, this is doing something good in the world.
Oh,
you
definitely.
know, we're about to tick over $3 million raised, which is, you know, for Movember, which I've worked with them so closely for 5 years now, and they're just getting better and better. I think the cause, and me believing in the cause, and the knowing that the money that we work hard to raise goes to a charity that's really doing good work with it.
If there's somewhere you could run anywhere in the world tomorrow, where would you go?
I've run in some cool places around the world, but yeah, you know what? Maybe it would be going back to New Zealand. All runners listening to this will know when you have great experiences in a certain part of the world running, you do want to get back there.
What's next on the horizon for More Than a Run?
We got this really exciting event in Brisbane. The last Saturday of November, More Than a Run happens in Australia. Let's say 18 or 20 cities around Australia. But this year, the big one is Brisbane. Done one in Sydney a few years ago. We did one actually in Melbourne last year, but not on this scale. I think for it to grow organically is really important. Community is always a choice. It's not like work where you have to turn up on a Monday until a Friday. It makes community powerful because if you're there, it's because you have chosen to be there. Those run leaders that are putting energy and effort into building these events, it's because they want to, not because we've told them to.
Oh, look at you.
Oh man.
I love the camera.
Oh man.
You're so funny.
You need to trim your eyebrows.
What does community mean to you guys?
Community done well, it's such a buzzword as well, right? But I do think community done well when there's a group of people at the core of it who really want to add value to the people's lives that are involved. Can be it can be life-changing, right? I think we learn a lot from running, and then when you share it with people, and you know, it becomes a team sport.
For you, what is thirsty work?
I think thirsty work is when the going gets tough. The tough gets going. There's something to be said around, you know, finishing the job. Just knuckle down when I've got a good idea, or like we've got some momentum behind us, and instead of just kind of resting on the laurels, it's...
Yeah, no, that's awesome. That is real thirsty. How do you balance like your everyday and like other jobs with this side project that you've got on?
The best thing about More Than a Run for us is the friendship that Alex and I have been able to build through it. We learn from it. We kind of have skill sets that are complementary to each other. We acknowledge each other's strengths and each other's weaknesses, and yeah, we stay out of each other's lanes. With the thing around balancing all the work, sometimes he's under the pump in other parts of his life, so I'll pick up the slack. Other times he knows that I'm battling a bit. Like, I think it's such a different feeling when you're doing it by yourself versus when you've got like a
teammate.
A co-pilot in there.
If you could go on a walk with anybody, who would you go on a walk with?
I definitely think Barack Obama would be a fascinating guy to learn a bit more about.
My gosh, yeah. He's got such a good smile too, You'd just be smiling the whole time back at him.
He speaks slowly and all of that.
Yeah, awesome.
And look at this, perfect loop. It's, you know what? It's like I've done it before.
Yeah.